Hi, I now want to show how you as a manager can tailor the experience of the users in your organization when they interact with our PowerPoint add-in. So either you log in via our website or you can go to my profile down here via the add-in and select the Toolkit Manager. So in terms of icon settings, you can select whether all styles should be open or only the preferred ones. If you have the selected preferred ones, it's only going to be these styles over here that's open. The default one is the one that you are going to see when you first open the software. Same for illustrations, same principle, either full access or preferred only. If you have company-specific icons enabled, then you'll be able to upload your SVGs of icons and make them searchable, just as the ones that you get from the icon library. So how do you invite a user? You do that in the Users tab and by putting in their email. If they are selected to be a member, then that means that the service and the library are both accessible for them. They cannot change anything in the library, but they can use all the functionality. So just to go over the roles, as I think this is pretty important. So the manager is somebody that has access to, the owner is somebody that has access to basically everything. There can only be one owner per organization. And this owner can basically change everything from the library to the tool management settings to billing related things. The manager, however, has all the access, all the same access as the owner, but they cannot delete the owner's account. So the owner is a sort of a super admin. Then you have a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is somebody that can change the guidelines of the company, and they can upload slides and approve slides for the library, but they cannot change the pricing that you guys use. Then you have accountants. Accountants are sort of limited to the invoice sections, and thereby cannot use the features. Then you have library only. So if you don't want to give service access to the members of your organization, you can say that it should be library only, and that way you will be able to give service access to some people, but not to other people. Let's say you only want to give service access to managers up, then you can select this tag for people that should not be able to use the service. Hi, I now want to show how you as a manager can create and manage the categories and subcategories of your company library. So you can either log in via our website to do this, or if you're in the add-in, you can also click the My Profile button. You then go to Library Management and start with the categories. Here you can see an overview of the categories that has been set up. You can see how many slides are in this category, how many times they've been downloaded, and also which subcategories they consist of, and also whether it has bullets or not. Let's say you want to create a new one. You give it a name, a description, select an icon for the category, and then select which subcategories you want this category to consist of. If the subcategory does not already exist, you can add it here. Let's go back. In here, you can manage the subcategories and the tags. So yeah, you can either create a new one, or you can manipulate an existing one. I now want to show you how you as a manager can upload slides to the company library, to your company library, and how you can change the slides that are already there. You can log in via our website, or you can click in the add-in on this My Profile button. Then you go to Library Management. Here you get an overview of the slides that are in your library currently, and you have a lot of different filtering options, so you can see exactly the slides that you now want to change. If you want to update a slide, you simply click update. And now you can, for example, replace it with a newer version of the slide, or you can change the categories or subcategories that this slide is being displayed by. If you go to the add slides, now you're adding new slides. First, you of course need to upload your presentation that contains the slides you want to upload. The first thing we do is that you select the things that these slides have in common. So let's say that they all are company introductional slides, and yeah, maybe these subcategories. Click next. Now you will be displayed all the slides that are in this file. You need to select which ones you want to upload. So let's say these three. Next. And now you go through each individual slide, determining how that is different from all the others. So here you can see that it was a company introduction category, and there was these two tags. So for this slide, maybe we don't want it to be a testimonial. Go to the next one. You can see it's now saved to the library. Maybe for this one, we actually want to change the category altogether. Yeah, and maybe for the last one, maybe we want it to be these two categories. So now you need to wait for this to finish. And now when you go back to your overview, the slides are there.